If you clicked on this video, then two things must be true. One, you must be at least somewhat interested in Dungeons and Dragons, and two, you may have missed a couple things in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Luckily for you, we picked out 5 spells that might elevate your gameplay to the next level. If you want to be an electric cowboy, our first spell is for you. Lightning Lure is a cantrip action that you can find on page 75 in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. This is really good for caster positioning because it allows the caster to drag the enemy towards them with a range, albeit a little stifled, 15 feet directly into them. And if they end their turn after getting lanced within 5 feet of the caster, they get to roll 1d8 scaling damage. I think this is a really easy spell for players to incorporate into their, or DMs to incorporate into their games, because it's really fun to flavor. There's a lot of scenarios, that would really help if I was an electric scorpion, just saying, get over here, whoosh, dragging, especially if you are a squishy sort of caster character that wants to stick towards a melee buddy.
Summon Fae, page 112. This new spell is given to 4 different classes: Warlock, Wizard, Ranger, and the Druid. This one is unique because the Summon Fae have a teleport feature, which is very unique and creative in a vertical battle environment depending on its chosen mood. And its tricksy ability can be helpful for aiding an escape by filling a 5'5" cube within 5 feet of itself of magical darkness, and it's nice because it lasts you until the next round. This Fae is you and your team's companion until it reaches 0 hit points.
Do you miss temporary tattoos? Are you in desperate need of fun for your raging melee friends? Spell rot tattoos are for you. Similar in concept to spell scrolls, which I highly recommend you use in your game. This way, that barbarian of yours doesn't have to fumble around with fragile old paper. After getting the tat, the spell requires no components, which your barbarian wouldn't remember in the heat of battle anyways.
Barbarians can be kind of slow.
After casting, poof, your immune tattoo is gone, and no one ever knew that it was you that just cast that firebolt into the crowd. Besides the burning sleeves. This includes spells ranging from cantrips to level 6. If the player's imbuing themselves with a cantrip, it might be a little bit more fun to give them a few extra charges out of this spell and sort of get rid of their tattoo in chunks.
In chunks! Mind Silver cantrip, page 108. A good cantrip to have if the monsters you're facing have more traditional resistances: fire, poison, magic, etc. The art for this one is probably better than the utility in most cases, however it gives it a different angle.
I'm the art.
If Firebolt isn't an option, this spell at 60 feet won't be dealing the highest DPS, but will suffice.
Last but not least, the number 5 spell on our list is Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. It's a level 6 transmutation spell that you cast on your bonus action. It's going to be verbal, semantic, and material cost, and it's going to be requiring concentration. Find out more on page 115. Instead of reading you line by line exactly the description, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. You get a +2 bonus to your armor class. Spectral wings for a fly speed of 40 feet. Sign me up. But wait, there's more. With this ability, all of your weapon attacks are now magic. You get an extra attack if that was not already granted by your class, as well as you're allowed to use your spell modifier instead of your strength or dex, which is kind of a big deal if you're a caster who has been min-maxing in other aspects of your class. Let's not forget about the resistances granted by this ability. The choice of an upper planes or a lower planes, aka just kind of differencing resistances based on situation, is brilliant. This creates much needed protection for our squishies who might be in the line of sight of your big bad evil guy, because the last time they transmuted them into a little chinchilla. You couple that with your lightning lasso from earlier and you're instantly a melee threat.
And that was 5 spells you missed in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Really hope you guys enjoyed it, and we really enjoyed giving it to you.
Join us on our channel where we're going to expand your game knowledge piece by piece.
Peace out.
Boom.